That's Jason.
Yes.
Hosting.
That's me too.
Yeah.
Come on.
I learned my lesson with that one. Lawn and plants.
Come on.
That's Jason.
Yes.
Lawn. But indoor plants is going to be me. So
when the last time you watered that plant, what I gave you? You see what I'm saying? You got to be quick on your feet, fellas. When you go through this, you got to be quick on your feet.
What's up, y'all? It's Sid Entertainer. I'm asking y'all to check out the Loveology podcast. This is...
Hello, and welcome to the Loveology podcast, where we talk about love and life with laughter. I'm Ashley.
And I'm Jason.
He's the carefree one.
She's the serious one.
And we're married.
We have been since 2012, and we like to think of ourselves as a couple of loveologists.
Not because we are the experts, but because we just love love.
We enjoy studying and talking about it, so we thought, let's just start a podcast.
A place where we can share what we have learned about love, relationships, and marriage.
You can share what you've learned, and we can all grow together.
So here we are. Are you ready?
Let's get started. What's up, world? It's another episode of the Loveology podcast. I hope y'all feeling good. I hope y'all ready for this episode. What's up, baby girl? How you doing? You ready?
Hi, honey bunches of oats.
Okay. Are you ready? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. How are you?
I'm doing good. We about to get this episode jumping off. But you know what? Before we get into all of that, you know what I'm saying? We had a great week, right? You had a great week?
Yeah.
I feel like I had a great week.
Yeah.
Okay. And I hope y'all had a great week. And if you don't mind, go ahead and hit that like button if you like it. You know what I'm saying? It helps with the YouTube algorithms. And also hit that smash that subscribe button. Hit that smash. You know what I'm saying? If you're new here, smash that like button and that subscribe button. We really appreciate it. It really helps us out if you do that. All right. Man, we've been on the top charts in the UK like all week, like every single day. So we definitely appreciate the UK. No. Ukraine.
I was like, what?
Ukraine.
Y'all still listening to us.
So we appreciate it. And
we do.
Earlier this week, we was on Ukraine and South Africa for one day.
Yes.
But we was on the Ukraine relationship charts all week this week. So we really appreciate it. I think that's a first.
Yeah. What do you mean? A first of what?
Being on a top chart of a country for a full week.
No, Jason.
For the whole week, Monday through Friday?
We've definitely done that before.
Okay, cool. That's why it's good to have a partner. You hear me?
I think probably the UK or Canada was probably the first country to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And so speaking of UK and Canada, that segues right into our top countries that listen to us, and we really appreciate you guys. So United States is number one, but we kind of already know that, but I'd like to say we're going to do 3, 2, 1. And our number 3 is tied with New Zealand, Romania, Spain, and the United Kingdom.
What?
For number 3. Yes.
New Zealand, Romania,
Spain, and United Kingdom.
Wow.
So shout out to you guys for listening.
Yeah.
And our number 2 is India.
Hi, India.
So y'all, India always be in there.
Yeah, India's been number 1 recently.
Number 1.
So who is number 1?
Shout out to our neighbors of the north. Canada.
What's up, Canada?
Shout out to Canada. Appreciate y'all for taking over the number 1 spot. India, where y'all at? India, where y'all at? Don't let them do y'all like that. And then as far as, and obviously, like I said, number 1 is United States. But want to break that up by state. So our top states, man, we had a couple of ties as well. So our number 3 is Georgia and Texas come in at 3rd. New York is coming in solely by itself at number 2.
Hello, New York.
Shout out to New York, the Big Apple. And then our number 1 is Louisiana and California. So shout out to Louisiana, California, New York, Georgia, and Texas for listening to us.
What's up, baby?
What's up, baby? Yeah. For Ready to Love.
Yes, one of our my favorite guys on Ready to Love. It's a show on the Oprah Winfrey Network, if you do not know. Mm-hmm. But he's from Louisiana, and he's got that thick Louisiana accent, and he said little baby, little baby.
What it is. Y'all know how it is down there now.
Yes.
So, babe, we're going to go ahead and continue our conversation on fair play. I hope y'all got a chance to listen to the last episode on fair play. If you hadn't had a chance to check it out, make sure you check it out right there. Pay out. Because you might be a little lost.
Yes.
But basically, a quick recap. All we did was separate the cards that what we're going to use opposed to the cards that we're not going to use.
Right. So even just to recap even more, Fair Play is a conversation deck. It's based off of a book called Fair Play. We talked about the book in last year sometime, may have been the year before that, but it is about how to divide the household responsibilities, which is a big deal and is an even bigger deal when you have children. And a lot of people do not realize how difficult this situation of not talking about who's doing what and one person doing too much and the other person, all of that can cause a lot of serious problems in your relationship. It really can.
Yep.
It can cause a lot of arguments. So I'm very passionate about this. This is very, very important to me. And I'm very excited to do this episode. So like Jason said, we went through this deck of cards that we have here, and I ordered it from the author's website who wrote Fair Play. And we decided what was important to our family or what applied to our family at this time. Right.
Yes.
So this time we are actually going to go through the deck and assign each other the cards. We're going to talk about it. And
this should be fun, y'all.
So each card, has something to do with the household. And if you don't have children, this still applies to you. You would just remove, I believe she said it's about 40 cards that you would remove. Whew, y'all got that much time, y'all people with no kids. Look at this big deck of cards, and ours is this big because we do have children. We have 2 little ones. So
it's about 2 inches.
We still have quite a few cards, a lot of more duties than people that do not have children. So,
but like we said, they take care. They thought of everything. So
yes, they really did. I feel like, she and other women who helped her as she was researching when she wrote her book, they really did think of all of the things that it takes to run a household and live life, be an adulting, you know what I mean?
And our listeners are about to find out. But, if you want to get to go, if you want to pick you some cards up as well, you said they on her website.
Fairplay.com. I believe that's what it's called. I have to be sure, but I think it's fairplay.com.
Okay. And we'll flash it across the screen so y'all can have it.
Yeah.
And so they about to see how intensive this is.
Yeah. And in the book, she also talks about like how to approach your partner in having a conversation about how to split the household duties.
Right.
One thing is always, if the man is the one who is not doing any of the household responsibilities, you might want to just tell them, maybe if I had more energy, I might want to be intimate more. Would that help?
I don't know.
You don't know. If you take on some of these household responsibilities,
it's just time to take our relationship to the next level.
Yeah,
and this will help us do that.
Yeah. Well, if you get the book, then she will talk about this, and also, another important thing is just like this idea that you are not supposed to do it all, right? Because I was a stay-at-home mom for a little bit, and I had this idea that because I was a stay-at-home mom, I had to do like literally everything, but there's still just literally not enough hours in the day to do everything.
Sure.
To do this whole deck, right? Like it's just really rough. So like I said, last episode we did the first step, which was going through all of these cards. Yes, sir.
Before we get into all that, I know y'all noticed the shirt I am wearing, and I want to give a shout out to Miss Jasmine before we get going. And LockefellerLocks.com. I want y'all to make sure y'all check out LockefellerLocks.com. I got a chance to work with Miss Jasmine Thomas on a project, and she blessed me with a shirt. But in Lockefeller Locks, she is a loctician, and she has some lot of cool stuff on here if you want to check it out. But some of her clients is Lupe Fiasco, DeAndre Jordan, Ty Dolla $ign, Party Next Door, Hendrick Hart, which is Tori and Kevin Hart's son. So definitely check that out. She, like I said, she has some other cool stuff on there. wave caps, with the Rockefeller lock sauce. It's all types of stuff, hoodies, just all types of stuff, apparel. So definitely go to LockefellerLocks.com and check it out. And then tell Jasmine I sent you.
That'd be good.
All right, let's get this show on the road, y'all.
Okay, so now that we've taken the things that apply to our family out of the deck, and we're working with all of the stuff that applies. So I have 4 cards here. We're going to set aside, and we'll discuss these as we go through the deck. But one we talked about a little bit at the end of last week's episode, which was the MSC card, which is minimum standard of care. So basically, you as a couple need to decide what is the minimum standard of care for each one of these cards. Maybe you don't have to do it for each one.
Yeah, sounds a bit much.
Yeah, but I'll give an example of what I mean. So in the past, when I was a stay-at-home mom, we found out about Fair Play, and we decided to start trying to like equal out, some of the responsibilities. So I asked Jason, could he do dinner on Saturday? Just one day out of the week. I got the rest of the meals, but just one day. Can you please do dinner on Saturday? Okay. Now, what does dinner mean? You know what I mean?
Dinner means basically she don't even want to think about it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But that's a conversation that we had to have, that minimum standard of care. Dinner means, it's got to be some type of vegetables involved.
Exactly. I was hoping that you would remember that.
I've been on it now. You know what I'm saying? I've been cooking every day. But
At the time.
So
because we had already discovered this, I knew to say, okay, here's what time dinner needs to happen. Mm-hmm. So that's part of like, these are the things that needs to happen, right?
Right.
So we have 2 little kids. We can't eat dinner at 10 o'clock at night, or maybe y'all can, but that's not how we want to run our household.
Right.
And we want our kids in bed way before that.
Right.
So if you want your kids in bed at the latest at 8:30, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They need to be eating at like 6. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Somewhere around there, 6:30, somewhere around there, right?
Right.
So we discussed that, and then the other thing that I wanted was a vegetable. I don't care what else. You want to do pizza and salad? Okay, you got the salad. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I don't want to think about dinner on Saturday night, and I want you to have some sort of vegetable, and I want dinner to happen around 6:30, somewhere around there.
Right.
So if you don't have that discussion, and you say, your partner says, yeah, I'm gonna have dinner on Saturday, I got you, and then they come rolling in at 10 o'clock at night, you're gonna be mad.
and mind you, y'all, it ain't her way, the highway. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, she's been doing it, so she kind of know what's the best time to do all these different things, and what, she has a little bit more insight on these things. Now, if you don't want to do it around that time because you feel like you're gonna be doing something else, maybe a certain, maybe it's Sunday night, and you want to watch Sunday night football, you know what I'm saying, or something like that, or basketball, I don't know, you know what I'm saying, you can have a negotiation session. But that's what this is all about, to start conversations, to just make sure everybody on the same page before we get to turning them. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Absolutely. So, it was so funny because like this causes a lot of problems when people have different expectations of the way that something is supposed to be done. Right. Mm-hmm. So when I was reading the book, the author gave an example of taking out the trash. Right.
Right.
She really didn't like the trash, all the way up to the top. That was a problem for her, right? And
somebody in the trash can
in the trash
in the
can.
House.
Yeah, in the house, right? And so they came up with the solution that he would take out the trash every day. He takes out the trash every day. That's different from me and Jason family. It's plastic. I don't want the trash to be taken out every day, even if it's not full. But now,
what's plastic?
The trash bags.
Oh, okay.
And I guess I should thank you, but yeah. So like, it's extra plastic. The bag is not full,
yes.
Right? Like if you took our kitchen trash out every day, that trash is not full,
right?
Right. So I would prefer for it to get full before you take it out.
Do they have any trash bag alternatives other than plastic? Now that I think about it,
I don't know. Maybe we can look into that. Maybe I'm sure they have like paper bags or something. I don't know. But and so that was their rule for their house, but that's their minimum standard of care. That's what they concluded. But for us, it's probably like at least like every other day, and it may be longer than that. But maybe we should revisit that because sometimes it get a little full, and I'll be like, oh, there's trash.
All you gotta do is do this.
I do that. I do push down the trash.
You gotta use a little bit more elbow grease sometimes.
But these sort of things can really start arguments, man. It's crazy. So when you're going through the deck and you come across something that you may say, okay, well, maybe we need to talk about, you're taking this card, but what does that mean? What do I expect? Right. And of course, it's not like Jason said, it's not my way or the highway. Sometimes people's expectations are totally not, they're just they're unreasonable. Right. So you have to come together and like find something that works for the both of you. Right. The other card is conceive, plan, and execute. And we talked about this too, but basically it means that when you take a card, you take it the entire, from the conception stage to the planning stage to the execution stage, right? Because a lot of times people don't understand how much time and energy it takes to plan. For instance, planning meals, right? So, I could, and it's so funny because like a lot of women seeing their husband to the grocery store. I just saw like a video online where this woman sent her husband to the grocery store and immediately he started texting, can you send me a picture? Can you do this? Can you do that? Where is it? I don't see it. Because like it's harder for you to execute it when you have not done all of the planning and execution. And the conceiving of it. Right. It's just a lot easier if you do the whole thing. Now,
so we're gonna go through all these cards in this episode?
Yeah. We've had to go through it now. What?
Let's go.
This is important to talk about.
Okay.
And then the last two cards that they said to take out was the unicorn space. And that's basically that like you're committing time to yourself. We all need time to ourselves. And that is time, right? Time taken away from other things, but we need to commit to that. Right. So since Jason is rushing me along,
I'm not rushing you. I'm just saying we had a couple stories. We just on instructional cards.
Well, it's fine.
I didn't know we was going. I thought we was going to maybe do 2 episodes or something.
No, it's fine, Jason. Anyway, so
just asking. I don't know.
So this card I took out because it didn't apply to our family, but actually it did. I think because I have a new job. I've almost been working the job for a whole year. Right. So this is one of the cards. It's called the wild card and it's a new job. And I wanted to bring this up because basically the way that we operated under this new job card is understanding that when you have a new job and you have children, if something happens with the children, then the partner that does not have the new job, who has like sick days, built up and things
and
like that.
And a reputation already built up. It might be nice if they can take care of that. Like say your child is in preschool or something, that for example, I just started a new job. If our children was in preschool, then Jason would say, I have a sick day. I'm going to take, I'm going to go pick up the kids from preschool because they're sick. Right. Yeah. Something like that. So I just kind of wanted to, even though that wasn't really applying to us right now, I just kind of wanted to talk about that because, yeah. I'm just saying cool. Can I say cool?
Okay.
I can't say cool. Dang.
Health insurance and caregiving.
Yeah.
Who's that? Who deals with that?
I guess you.
I do deal with that.
Yes.
I am. Yeah. So basically you're supposed to, let me read this real quick. Sorry. Before we jump in. Okay. So, review. This is step 2, which is what we're on. It's only 3 steps. Deal the cards. Review each card from the deck you and your partner put together thoughtfully, agreeing on who should hold the card and thus handle the task based on your individual preferences, capabilities, and availability. Remember, you're having a discussion. For each card, discuss what it means to conceive, plan, and execute every aspect of the task to fulfill your family's minimum standard of care, which is what I was just talking about. At the end of the discussion, one person should add the card to their pile. Keep in mind, whoever decides to hold the card is responsible for the full CPE, which is conceive, plan, and execute, of that task for as long as the player is in the possession of that card. Discuss with your partner how long you intend to hold the card. Your cards are not a life sentence. Redeal as often as needed. Avoid sharing the workload by splitting up the CPE for any one task by taking a card. You are fully owning the task and giving your partner the gift of time and energy. Not only will they not have to execute the task, they won't have to even think about it. If you need help executing a task, ask a friend or family member to step in rather than your partner. You must assign all cards from your deck. Remember, if the card has no value to your family, you should remove it from your deck. For any task cards that are important to only one of you, that player should own the card or else remove it from the deck. Okay. What's the next card? Estate planning and life insurance. Jason.
I guess that's me.
That's you. Dental, kids.
I guess that's me right now.
That is. Clothing and accessories for kids.
That's you.
That's me. This has been me. This has been my life sentence. Because this has been me the entire time our children have been alive. Do you know that, Jason?
I've been a part of that CTE, whatever
CPE,
whatever that is. I was a part of that because sometimes I go get them some sandals or some shoes, or some clothes or whatever.
Yes, we're going to talk about the CPE because we're not following the rules.
Okay,
like,
yeah,
exactly.
That's why we're doing this now, so we can follow the rules.
Yeah. So, well, I don't know. Like, this is kind of one thing.
Now she want to bend the rules a little bit.
Well, okay, we're going to get to that. Okay. So clothes and accessories. Basically, this is making sure your kids' clothes are fitting them. When you got two little kids, they always outgrowing their clothes. It's constant. They got holes in the clothes. You got to take the small clothes out of the dresser. You know,
they understand.
I just want to make sure. Grooming and wardrobe, player 2. That's you, because I'm player 1. Grooming and wardrobe, player 1. And this is time that's needed, right? Weekend plans.
That's probably me.
I don't know. Jason be saying he the fun boss, but I think I'm the fun boss.
You're just good at planning, but you don't plan.
It says weekend plan.
You're good at planning, but you don't plan. I said the same thing. Meaning that if it's a weekend coming, you're not, this looks like a outside adventure and stuff like that. We're not doing that. I got work to do around here.
Excuse me.
I got to do this. I got to do that. So, yes, she's good at planning, but if you don't ever take the first step of planning a weekend trip or something like that, then who should the car go to? Moi.
Last weekend, I said that we should go play basketball. Did I not?
You did.
Oh, okay.
But do I go play basketball with the kids sometimes? Not more time than you have.
Okay, it's okay.
Yeah.
Travel.
Me.
People booking travel. Jason, that's your card.
Yeah.
You're great at it. Thank you.
Gracias.
School forms. This is what I mean when they say they thought of everything. Oh my God. Jason.
I hate them forms.
We had to go to
eyes get crossed reading all that stuff. Nah.
We had to go to a new provider or whatever, and Jason was like, act like he couldn't do those medical forms. I had to,
man. It's too much. Too many questions.
But this is one of the things that women often do: school forms, medical forms. This stuff take time.
I really appreciate it.
And this is the invisible work. When women say,
I see it.
You see it now. That's one of the things, man.
I didn't want to do it.
Enrolling kids in school, making sure they, got those shot records and all that stuff.
They understand.
Okay. Social plans, couples.
The people that don't understand don't have kids and they don't care.
Social plans, couples.
You know that's me.
I guess, Jason.
You know it's me.
I don't know.
I don't even know how we trying to debate it. You know that's me.
School breaks, kids summer. So a lot of times people send their kids to summer camp and things like that. So who would be responsible for?
You would probably find some summer camps.
I would
and stuff like that.
Yes. School breaks, kids non-summer. These are the holidays that you have, or like the days that's just for the teachers that they have nowadays that I didn't have growing up.
That's probably me then.
Yes, that's you. Returns and store credits.
We don't return much.
I don't return much, but I am the person that would probably need to return something, right? Yeah. So I would be the return.
Give it away if I can't use it.
Points, miles, and coupons.
That's me.
That is Jason. Jason keeps up.
I don't do coupons.
Well, I haven't. I used to do that.
But I deal with points and miles for sure.
Yeah, Jason.
Just about every trip we go on, we using them points.
I don't even know how to do it. I don't even know I don't know nothing about it. Jason knows all about that. And I really appreciate you.
What's the episode that we talked about the trips and stuff? I know it's
Traveling with Your Mate.
Traveling with Your Mate. Go check that out. Pow! We talked about that.
Yeah. Packing and unpacking for travel. Out. That is me.
But
Jason.
But what I'm saying is, I pack my own stuff. You don't pack my stuff.
No, I don't pack your stuff, but I pack 2 little kids' bags.
But I'm just saying.
And I make sure that you have everything that you need.
But if we're following the rules of CPE, right?
Nah, I don't think that's what that means.
You're supposed to, what C stands for? Conceive.
Uh-huh.
And P? What's the P?
Plan.
And what? Execute.
Uh-huh.
It says packing and unpacking travel. I mean, she should be packing my clothes, but I don't know if we follow that rule right.
I don't think that's what she means.
I think I don't.
And I still have to pack stuff for you, like the toothpaste, and I have to make sure that
she got a toiletry bag for everybody, so it makes sense.
Yeah, so I'm still doing it anyway.
I think you should do
calendar keeper. I want to say that this is me because I
really ain't even doing nothing with the calendar though.
It's me.
And it's a daily grind. It's not even a daily grind. When they talk about calendar keepers, I remember my grandma had one of them old school calendars that you move around every day. You change the date and you move the date around. It has bills and stuff like that. And that's what this ain't.
No, it's electronic too, because first of all, okay, so the way that me and Jason keep our calendar, I think this is a good moment to talk about this, okay? The way that we keep our calendar, we have a shared calendar on our phone. What is the iCal?
Yeah,
I don't know this stuff. But I figured out how to share our calendar, and I kind of, came up with this idea to say anytime, I have a doctor's appointment or the kids have a doctor's appointment, we need to put it in this shared calendar, right? So we know what's going on with each other, right? So any appointments and things like that goes there. So at any point I can go and see that. And so, making sure those things get done, I think is kind of like what the calendar keeper does, and looking at that calendar and saying, oh, making sure that we're both looking at the calendar and like doing what, not missing appointments and things like that. Mm-hmm. And so, the kids just had a doctor's appointment, recently. And I was like, oh, that appointment is coming up. You know what I mean? And do we have everything that we need? Like I said about the medical forms, we had to fill it out the day before because, it hadn't been done yet. So I think that all kind of goes into calendar keeping. Okay. And so that's me. Yeah.
Whatever.
First aid, safety, and emergency.
That's you.
Yes, it is me. Electronics and IT. That's Jason. Civic engagement and cultural enrichment. So this is why I said that we would have to talk about the CPE part of it, because I think in an ideal world, you would conceive everything. But Jason is still learning. And
That's true.
I have a lot of skills in finding like educational sort of things for the kids. So even right now.
She on the book smart, so I'm on the street smart. You hear me?
So right now, I just like the other day, Jason has been taking the kids to the park because you're with the kids right now. And he was like, I need to mix it, shake it up. I was like, okay, do you want me to try to find some educational sort of thing to take them to? But you did say that you were going to look, but I kind of think that.
Yeah, you just do it.
Yeah. So this would be an example of me like conceiving and planning. So I am taking time now to do this, right? But Jason is the one that's executing. So, I think that, with every rule, there's exceptions.
So for this card, we'll just rip it down the middle. But that's you, yes.
Yeah, that's that you just have to do the best that you can do, right?
Yeah.
Charity and community service and good deeds.
I talked about that last time. I feel like
whatever, Jason. Memories and photos. Memories and photos.
I take the pictures and you put them up apparently, so go for it.
I'm the only person. I feel like I'm the only person thinking about
physical.
The physical photos.
And I'm more electronic, save them on hard drives and stuff like that. Coming up with an email for our kids.
Well, okay, then you do have that card then.
Thank you. I put together.
Go ahead, take it.
I just want to tell. I put together an email because I do it electronically. You're thinking about the physical. I'm talking about the electronic, which physical is good too. But electronically, I put together an email for my children, and I can email them once a week, kind of like a little diary, you know what I'm saying? And you can send pictures to them so as they grow up, then they can have an email to go to and see all these old emails and pictures and stuff from their parents. Because y'all know y'all had that first Hotmail, that Yahoo account that's back from 15 years ago. It's still there. It's still live and pumping.
Yeah, I think that's an awesome idea.
Yes.
So you're doing an excellent job. You definitely do take more pictures than I do of the kids.
Yes.
So the email idea was a great idea.
Thank you.
You deserve that card.
Thank you.
Okay. Meals, weekend. You know what? I'm just realizing that I meant to go through the daily grind cards first, but since we're already down this road, I guess I'll just keep going. So meals and weekend. So like I said, Jason is taking care of all the meals throughout the week, except for me, because I decided to practice veganism for a while because I was eating the food that Jason was putting in front of me, and I gained weight.
It's gotta be a little more specific.
A whole lot of weight. He was just giving me all this meat, and I'm just not like the biggest meat eater anyway. And so I was like, oh my God, like, I gotta do something. So right now, I am feeding myself. I'm doing my lunch and breakfast and dinner. Okay. And Jason does go get my meals sometimes. So he does do that, but he is feeding the kids and himself. I'm not taking care of that. So we haven't really talked about the meals since we took on these different roles.
At the end of all this, the card coming to me.
No, I was going to say that I am going to take the weekend meals for you, honey.
Shh. Jesus, I'm about to cry. Oh my God, thank you. Get the meals off my hands. Because if we talking about breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
For the weekend?
Yes, weekend meals, man.
You know what? I think I'm just gonna take Saturday. Like that same deal that me and you had.
But you know what I'm saying? You're a little bit better.
I think I'm gonna take Saturday. I'm gonna let you have Sunday.
Why would you just take Saturday?
I would say because I need a break too.
You only doing one meal a week.
Yes, but I'm currently working right now.
We're gonna see what's up when these cars come out. We're gonna see how heavy my cars is, and if it is, it's okay because she's been carrying majority of the load for the majority of our marriage.
Yes. So I would like to do breakfast, lunch, and dinner on Saturday. That would be easiest for me.
Bet I can sleep in.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner on Saturday, but Sunday, I'll help out where I can.
Hey, I'll take it.
All right. So weekend.
So shake on that.
Home furnishings, Jason's card right now. We're looking for a new dining room table, and he's taking the lead on that.
Yes.
We have to do it together, clearly. But I don't know. Sometimes I still be looking at stuff though. So
but that's on you. You don't have to. That's you. Yeah.
Cleaning it. This is primarily me. And here's the thing. Here is the thing. We need to get some help up in here.
Help in here?
Yes.
Help in here.
Yes, we do. Sometimes I think that like if you're two working parents and you are both working long hours and things like that, consider maybe hiring some help because that's what we about to do. Cause I'm just, I don't know. Jason is still learning. Okay. I'll just say that.
Some things I ain't, advanced as she is, and it is what it is. That's why it's a partnership. I got this portion, so my weaknesses is her strength, and her weaknesses is my strength.
Yes, Otto.
For the most part,
Otto. Jason has had this car for the entirety of our marriage.
It's a life sentence.
Yes, that is.
And she won't even go pick me up from the dealership. When I go get a car situated.
That's not true. I totally have picked you up.
But you don't want to.
No, I don't.
got an Uber back. What kind of stuff?
Yeah, but Jason don't like to sit in the car dealership when
who wants to sit in the car dealership?
I think a lot of people do
for like hours.
Y'all let us know.
Other stuff to do.
I think a lot of people sit in the car dealership.
Let us know. Do y'all sit in the car dealership when you get wherever you getting your car fixed? You sit there with the car, especially if it's a shade tree mechanic. It's all hot and stuff.
But you're not going to a shade tree.
I'm just saying. Do you sit there with your car? You know what I'm saying? No. Let us know in the comments.
I used to when I used to do my get my own oil change. I used to sit there and read a book.
Okay, well, I got
that's an option.
I got other stuff I gotta do.
Okay, come home and be on your phone.
Yeah,
that's what he got to. That's why I'm like, no, I don't feel like coming to pick you up.
Come on with these cars.
Money manager.
Who's that?
That is Jason right now.
Right now.
But we have concluded that I am a better money manager than Jason. So I think that I might need to take that back.
It's coming.
I think I need to go ahead and commit to it now.
Come on, man.
What do you think?
Let's see. Let's just put it right here.
Okay, dry cleaning. Jason, this is one of the cars that Jason haven't been doing recently because...
But I got the car. Yes. I have been doing it.
Okay.
But you just don't notice it because I do it so well.
Home purchase, rental, mortgage, and insurance.
I don't want to talk about that.
That's Jason.
Yes.
Hosting.
That's me too.
Yeah.
Come on.
I learned my lesson with that one. Lawn and plants.
Come on.
That's Jason.
Yes.
Lawn. But indoor plants is going to be me. So
when the last time you watered that plant, what I gave you? Uh-huh. You see what I'm saying? You got to be quick on your feet, fellas. When you go through this, you got to be quick on your feet.
Jason definitely takes care of the yard. He cuts the yard. I have not done that since we have been married.
You haven't kicked a piece of grass ever.
I have removed a rock from the grass for you. I've helped that way.
Come on.
Glitch in the matrix. Daily disruption. Again, with people with kids, this type of stuff happen all the time. Hey, come pick your kid up. They got a fever. Jason.
That's me.
That's Jason. That's Jason right now. But this is super important because sometimes women get called to go pick up the kids all the time, and they the person that's got to lead a job all the time. So this is a job. This is a car that will probably move back and forth. Yeah. A lot, right? Yeah. Try to, values and good deeds. That's both of us. But okay. I think I do it more. No, you're with the kids more.
Thank you, because it says kids.
Yes. Thank you notes. That's me.
You haven't done a thank you note in.
But this is the car. But this is me though. This is the car that I value.
Okay.
So just because I haven't done it, Jason.
All right.
I know you ain't gonna do any thank you notes.
No.
Okay. Well, I want to do them. Okay. So this car is coming to me.
Yes.
Spirituality. That's both of us.
But I mean, I guess you can say I lead it.
I guess Jason leads it. He's with the kids majority of the time.
And then I do a little meditation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Meditation is good.
Showing up and participating, kids. So if your kids is in, athletics or band or, dance or whatever.
We ain't doing it yet.
We're not doing this yet. So, but
we don't have it.
Yeah, but it's both of us. So I don't really like this. Maybe it's one person taking the lead and making sure the other person shows up.
Well, that's going to be me then.
Partner coach. I think Jason is a more of a motivational speaker speaker than I am. So, and Jason definitely motivates me a lot.
Oh,
I appreciate that, honey.
Oh,
you got that card.
Cool.
You love me.
Yeah.
But marriage and romance. I think that's me.
What?
We talked about this last.
How?
Look,
she just don't want to. Look, okay, tell the truth and shame the devil.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Tell the truth and shame the devil.
Jason don't want anybody else to keep our kids. Okay, and I'm the person saying we need to get a babysitter so we can go out. So this is my card because I'm the one pressing the issue right now.
What? That makes no sense.
So we can go out. Marriage and romance.
You still can have a marriage and romance clearly because we had Jordan, right? Our daughter. Then marriage and romance still going on. How? Because we had another child.
I understand that, but this is like the person who is like doing romantic things and the person that is
for our anniversary. Didn't we have a nice anniversary dinner right outside in our backyard?
Yes.
Okay.
And
okay, what I'm saying is I'm the one that's doing the romancing and stuff like that.
Well, who should be doing it? That's what we're supposed to be talking about. You think you should keep this card?
We'll go for it then. I just hope we get it going.
You keep it. Go ahead. Since you missed the marriage and romance.
That's what I've been doing.
But you act like I haven't been doing anything.
I ain't saying you haven't. I'm just saying I'm doing majority of it. So if you want the CTE of it, all the planning and all that, go for it.
Okay, great. Informal education. That is Jason right now because he has the children.
The street smarts. this is street smarts card.
Informal for your kids. Holidays. That's me all day, every day. Jason don't want to decorate for the holidays.
Just because I don't want to decorate don't mean I don't want barbecue.
Well, I take the lead on the holidays.
What's my work?
Okay, Jason.
Decorating and barbecue.
And then it's so funny because he was like, what do you think? When I decorated this last year, he was like, it actually looks really nice in here. Yeah. It's like, oh, you get it. Oh, okay.
No, I've been getting it.
Holiday cards. Jason would like for our family to now send out our holiday cards. So he will take.
Whoa. I said I would like it, but I don't want to do it.
Okay, then. Well, that's not important to neither one of us enough to keep it in our deck. Because I'm not doing it.
I don't know. I might come up with some type of electronic holiday card. We can upload some pictures and it gets sent out some way. I may can do that.
Okay. Hard questions. Kids. Who answers the hard questions?
I can do that. No problem.
Well, Jason, you are the person that's with the kids, so you're the one that's answering most of the hard questions. Gifts, VIPs.
I think that's me.
That is definitely Jason. Jason keeps track of that stuff. Gifts, family.
It's probably me as well.
That is Jason. Gestures of love, kids.
I hate to say it's me, but it's simply me because like you're not doing gestures of love.
Right.
I wish we had a better breakdown of that.
Yeah.
But I'm just with the kids majority of the time. So I guess I'm gonna do more hugs and kisses and all that good stuff. And I'll be doing all the fun, playing and all that with the kids because that's next. Come on. Anything with kids is pretty much as me. And my pal is starting to get 2 times bigger than Ashley's, if y'all keeping track.
Whatever, Jason. Extended family.
That's me. What does that mean, though?
I don't know. Birthday celebrations, your kids. Jason is a big birthday person.
Okay.
You are.
Yeah.
So you pretty much take
I'm a
the lead.
celebratory person. I just like to celebrate.
Well, the last time we had a birthday for our kids was in November of last year, and my grandmother passed like the day before, like that night before my son's birthday, the next day. So, of course, Jason would have this card for that one for sure because, this is just one of them situations where
come on with these cards and all these excuses.
Well, no, it's not excuses. I'm explaining and giving people examples, So, just one of them situations where he did an excellent job. He jumped in, he took care of the birthday, and he didn't expect me to do nothing for the birthday, clearly. No. Right? So, but you a big birthday person, so he's gonna take care of it faster than I will, basically. Adults friendships, player 2 and player 1. I think Jason's adult friendships, I feel like you be talking to them all the time.
I just, I talk to a lot of people.
Teacher communication, kids. I'm probably gonna be the one that has to do this because that kind of goes along with the school forms and stuff.
Right.
Because I gotta do that for our daughter. So self-care, player 2, self-care, player 1. You need time to take care of yourself, right?
Right.
Storage, garage, and seasonal items. That is me.
Cool.
School transitions, kids.
That's probably gonna be you.
That's probably going to be me so the picture has like a little school uniform on it. Mm-hmm. So like getting the kids the uniforms and things like that. Mm-hmm. School service. I don't think that's going to be either one of us.
What school service?
Sometimes they have, it would have to be, I guess. Sometimes they have days when they want parents to come in and do stuff. So when my daughter was in preschool, I was at home. And so like they wanted the parents to come in and read to the kids. That's going to be you. So yeah,
I love those types of things.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I went in and read to my daughter's class and things like that. Right. Yeah. Parent-in-laws.
What does that mean?
I don't really know.
It says caregiving.
Caregiving.
We don't have to do that right now. That's one of those cards.
I think it may be like parents and in-laws, and it has like a picture of a phone. It's like making sure that you stay in communication. I guess.
What do you mean?
We're both. My mother, I'm making sure that my daughter FaceTimes her, and you're doing that for your mom. So both of us do that.
That's for the kids, but
Okay, transportation, kids. That's Jason. Okay, so now we're moving into the daily grind cards, which was what I meant to.
Which this is a daily grind.
Do first,
card.
Yes.
I'm glad they let that know because kids, folk, everybody, everywhere. We was in Hawaii. I'm the only one that drove. So Ashley don't. This when it's time to get in the car, this is what Ashley do. She out.
Whatever.
You've been doing a better job now lately.
Okay. Transportation. Let's do another stack for daily grinds, because so basically what a daily grind is something that you have like a certain time that you have to do it. So transportation for kids is like taking them to and from school. You got to do that at a certain time, right?
And it's you do it all. You do it a lot.
It indicates highly repetitive tasks like washing dishes. You and your partner should aim to hold a fair share of daily grinds to ensure that you are each digging into the most labor-intensive aspects of domestic life.
So this should be around half and half.
Yes. Well,
for the fairness of,
yes.
Even though you was probably holding a lot back then, when you know better, you do better.
I appreciate
so I don't think it's fair to just dump it all on me.
No, I'm not gonna dump it all on you.
Okay, we're gonna watch it. Let's see. When you got these cards and you can physically measure them, that's when you know everything is 100.
Yes. So mail, that's Jason.
Thank you.
You are in a habit of doing that. You are better at that. So that's.
I would throw away her junk mail, but she don't want her. I want to see all my mail. Yeah,
he just brings it in. I still go through my own mail, but he brings it in. But I would never remember to go check the mailbox. Like, you just been doing it for so long that I don't remember that. Home maintenance. I don't think this is a daily grind. But
what?
It's not a daily grind.
Because you don't do it. That's why.
Okay.
Who you think checks all the faucets and stuff? Who you think checks the doors and make sure, how the doorknob be kind of wiggly? You got to get the flathead screwdriver and get on there and get that. Oh, because you don't notice. That's why. Because it's already done.
Okay.
You don't have to do nothing.
Maybe, perhaps.
Did you notice that chair on the dining room table? Did you know I
you fixed it?
Yeah, I fixed the chair.
I didn't notice it, but it sure stayed broke for a long time.
At the end of the day, it's fixed now.
It stayed broke for a long time.
I was using it as a secret weapon. Okay. Just in case I can take the back of it and hit somebody with it. But
okay, home goods and supplies. They have a tissue roll on here. What do you think that is?
I think that's me because I gotta go get it. Who's been? When the last time you picked up some tissue?
But see, this is one of these cards that we split, right? Because I am the person that reminded him and put it on a list to go get it. You see what I'm saying? So that's taking up brain space in my brain. It's like, oh, let me stop and go put this on the list.
Well,
go.
Well, let's do what we're supposed to do. You're not supposed to split it.
Sometimes life is hard and we got to split it.
Just give me a primary list of things. This is for me, like tissue, paper towels, just the highly frequent things that you're gonna get every other month,
which is exactly what home goods is and supplies.
Right. So just give me that one list, and then I know. Okay, let me check this list. It's a new month. Let me go. I can have it. See, I like to have it set up. I'm a routine guy sometimes on certain things, so I can have this set up where I just get this at the first of the month. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So this could be me.
You taking the card?
Yeah. All I'm asking you to do is one last time make me just a primary list, like I don't know what you want to call it, but just a hard list.
The list, the things that we typically go through.
Yeah.
Okay. Garage. Not garage. Garbage.
That's me.
That is Jason.
I just want y'all to know. That's me too. Just let y'all know. So far, I got a lot of daily grind stuff. Again, Ashley had a lot of daily grind before, but right now I'm handling all of that, and so we're gonna make sure we straighten it out because I do feel a little stressed at home. You know what I'm saying? I do feel a little stressed, and I need some help. But I give my baby some space. She enjoying her time. Not saying she have free time, but she enjoying her time. I appreciate it. Mm-hmm. I appreciate that.
Okay.
So I'm just saying. Right now, I got a lot of daily grind, so I'm doing a lot.
Well, give me the home goods card then.
No, I'm just saying.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to take one of these cards.
We're going to see.
Cash and bills.
That's me.
Extracurricular, non-sports. Jason just started that.
Yep. My baby taking some piano lessons. Shout out to Miss Butler.
Okay. Groceries.
Come on.
We have been splitting this because I just ordered some groceries last Monday to have them arrive to the house.
Keyword, ordered.
It don't matter. Did I get the groceries here or did I not?
You did. I'm just saying. It's
Did
a
you
little
have
bit
to? It's
a little bit more of a grind to go get the groceries. That's
Did
all.
you have to go to the store to get groceries?
Yes, but not those particular groceries that you ordered.
Not later on this week. I bought you a few days before you had to go to the grocery store.
I appreciate that, love.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
So did I not get the groceries here?
You did.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, like, but we got to start following these rules.
But Jason, he would do that. He would order groceries.
Yeah.
I'm
the one that started it.
Yeah, he totally the one that started it. So yeah.
Tired of going to the grocery store. But they don't pick out your groceries right. You know what I'm saying?
They did a good job this time. I've learned not to order too much. That's the key. If y'all ordering groceries from Instacart, it's only so much that they can do. Or they only gonna do right. So if I was you, I would just, order a few groceries as you possibly can.
Get some stuff that's not spoiling a lot, or
right.
Tissue.
Sometimes I have groceries come back and they already expired. I'm like, shame on the grocery store and the Instacart person. Like, geez, golly. So let's put this in the middle for now, and we will have to try to decide. Extracurricular kids sports.
That'll be me.
You haven't done this, but I want to put our kids in something. So are you going to take care of it, or do you want me to take care of it? Okay. Packing and unpacking kids local. So yes, I'm better at this. Packing backpacks and things like that. When the kids go back to school in the fall, I would probably be this because he's gonna forget something. Bathing and grooming. This is one of these cars that we both do. You know what I'm saying? We got 2 kids. I take care of my daughter's hair. Jason take care of my son's hair, and we both give them baths. I bathe my daughter, and he gives our son a bath. So, I mean, it's in the middle. But hey, I think that this is more time consuming for me because I got my daughter's hair, and especially as a black woman, having a black child. Women, our hair, it takes, all my black ladies know that it takes us a little bit longer to do our hair. So it's rough. Bedtime routine. We pass this card back and forth. For the most part, it's Jason. Okay. But some nights I do the bedtime routine when I can see that
we'll figure something
when I can see that he's had a lot. Diapering and potty training. That is Jason. Mm-hmm. Even though I am putting Isaiah on the potty sometimes.
But he pee for me though.
He's PP for me twice.
Okay.
Excuse you. Friendships and social media kids. We should have took this out because we don't do that.
Yeah, at all.
Not social media. But I guess friendships. So pets. That's Jason because I don't want pets. So if Jason wants a pet.
I don't want pets either.
If the kids gonna convince him to get a pet, then he's gonna take care of it because I would have been no.
Shout out to Sally the fish. We lost one.
Oh, last week we said we had 2 fish.
We lost one.
And now we have 1.
I don't know what happened.
This is why I don't want pets.
I fed them every day. I changed. I guess the fish drowned. I mean, it sounds crazy, y'all. The fish literally drowned. It's like literally, I was changing the fish bowl, getting the old stuff out, nice clean water, and when I put in another cup, it swam around real fast, and then it just laid down at the bottom. I was like, what's going on? I guess it's tired.
Yeah.
Fish drowned.
So sad. I buried the fish and everything. I told my sister that. She was like, why did you bury the fish?
Well, I said, I was going to throw it off on the curb.
I don't know.
A bird was going to get it.
I don't know. I just wanted to bury it. Supposed to go back to the ground, but I'm like, what happens to fish in the sea and the ocean? What happens to them?
They get ate up.
Yeah, I guess so. Morning routine, kids. That's me, correct?
Yeah.
Jason takes care of the breakfast, and I'm getting the kids dressed and
I got a morning routine too, though.
You do have a morning routine,
but
with them.
Breakfast, affirmations, washing teeth, eating, brushing your teeth, washing your face.
Jason brushes the teeth.
Like that's a lot.
I get them up and put their clothes on, and I read to them. And play music sometimes, but for the most part, I read to them. I get them up.
That's split, dog.
Yeah,
that's split.
It's both of us.
Yeah.
Well, but we know who's doing what. I guess we will say that. So we're in a rhythm. Jason goes cook breakfast, and I get them up out of the bed. I'm the person that gets them out of the bed, right? Unless something's happening with work, and I just really I ask Jason, can he go ahead and take care of that. But the expectation is for me to get them out of bed, to put their clothes on, put lotion on them or whatever, and and send them downstairs for breakfast.
Right.
That's the expectation. Okay, medical and healthy living kids.
That's me.
That's Jason. Homework projects and school supplies.
That's probably, it seemed like it'll be you, but it's probably gonna be me.
It's probably me. Discipline and screen time.
That's me.
That's Jason. Middle of the night comfort.
That's me.
Now,
like I said last week, I just did it.
Yes.
Slept in the bed with Isaiah because he was tripping.
Yes. So this used to be me. Okay. Totally.
We already know. A lot of this used to be you.
Let me just say, for 2 years, okay? Like, Isaiah was not sleeping through the night. I was waking up every night. I was breastfeeding. He on my boobs. I lost a lot of sleep. So don't feel sorry for Jason, okay? Because now he get to sleep through the night majority of the time. Majority, right?
Yes.
But Jason has been doing the middle of the night. I put in the time. Okay. I put in the time.
I feel you.
His first 2 years of life, and now I ain't budging.
I feel you.
Watching kids. That's Jason.
With a big old eyeball.
Child care helpers. I'm gonna take the lead on this.
Okay.
Finding us a babysitter, but Jason will be included, of course. Laundry.
You.
We were arguing. Okay, I'm happy that you gave it to me this time. Anybody, I just want to say this real quick. Laundry is easier for me since I started this system of washing a load of laundry every single day. Some days I'm better and some days I'm not, but just like for the most part, I wash a load of laundry and I try to fold them. Last week I did it perfectly. This week I have a load of clothes in the dryer and in the bedroom. So I got to fold those today so I can stay on track. But if you do that every single day, the piles will stay away. Okay.
And I try to assist sometimes if I notice there's some clothes in the washing machine. It's going to be a couple of hours before she put in the dryer. Go ahead and get it in the dryer.
Yeah. But the key is like the reason why that's so good is because your loads are very small, right? Mm-hmm. If you washing every single day, you washing a different load, like the whites one day, the darks one day, the delicates one day, the kids' clothes another day. And like if you washing every day, those loads are going to be like so small, and it may only take you 15 minutes or less to fold it. You know what I mean? Especially if you're washing towels, that take like 5 minutes or something.
Right.
You know?
And just do it in the morning. Like she said, she started in the morning when she wake up the kids, go throw a load of clothes and get that running. It's over with.
Yep. So the folding part is the hard part.
Right.
But tidying up and organizing. I think this is me, and I would like to say that this is worth 10 cards. Oh my God. I think so. And because of our family. Now, for other people's family, it may not be the case. But this right here, tidying up, organizing, and donations, Jason sometimes, you take the donations to the place, but I'm the person that has to go through the kids' clothes, put them in a box. Jason has not done that, okay? Tidying up and organizing, because we have an episode called what is it, clean house or organized house, happy relationship or something like that. Well, we talked all about Jason's area of improvement. Is that what I should call it? Of Jason being completely disorganized, and me having to go behind him and like organize. Now me, like, if Jason was like me, the house would not get as disorganized. But because he's not, it gets very disorganized unless I stay on top of organizing. But now Jason has been learning and he's been doing so much better. The kids' room has stayed organized for 2 weeks.
You gotta look at it today, and it looks like crazy tornado that went through there. Not too bad though. It's just pillows.
Yeah, stuff. It's not bad. Yeah. Like that's not like. I forgot. It was like a few weekends ago. It took me all day to reorganize their room, and we had a conversation. I was like, Jason, man, it's like so much time, like to reorganize the room and clean everything and go through everything. Like it just takes me so much time, and if we just keep it organized, then it is what it is.
Right.
So I've been I still have to go in there sometimes, whether you know it or not, and pick up things like socks and stuff like that. But it's quicker. So I've just said, okay, now that I got it like this, Jason is doing better at keeping the big stuff organized. So if I see a sock out of place or something like that, I just got to get it. I got to get it. 2 socks on the floor. Nope, got to pick it up, throw it in the hamper.
Right.
So yes. So I think that, like I said, for my family, this is worth 10 cards. Meals, weekday dinner.
That's
Jason.
Me. Yes.
Meals, weekday breakfast. Jason. Meals, kids, school lunch. Jason. So how many daily grind cards does Jason have?
A lot. You can just look at it. We're gonna play it kind of like we count spades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 cards.
And like I
said, you're 7. So I got more than half. To,
like I said, my 7 to his 7. But sometimes one card, just like spades,
man, look,
just like spades.
Come on.
One card is worth more than the rest of them.
Sometimes, yes, but at the same time, that woman just said that we need to even this stuff out.
No, she didn't say even. Okay. She said a fair amount. So this is the thing. And this is what I know from reading the book. Okay. Which when we was in different roles, when I was at home, I just asked you to take on the dishes. And I had pretty much all of these cards. I had tidying and organizing.
You and your partner should aim to hold a fair share.
A fair share.
A fair share.
So what's fair?
That's what I would think it'd be half.
No. She said in another part share. That fair does not mean 50-50. Let's go.
I get that. Okay. But it's up to us though. It's our, what's a fair share?
But I'm going off of what she said. Let me go.
Well, what do we feel like is a fair share? What do you feel like is a fair share?
I feel like that this is a fair share based on
of the daily grinds?
Yes. Okay. Based on what we have going on because you're at home right now. Every situation is different, right?
Correct.
So you're at home right now.
That's true.
So, and I'm not. I'm working.
Right.
Like 10 hours a day sometimes.
You're right.
So that's the fair share.
I feel you on that. You're right. I am at the house. But when I start back working again, it's just gonna be something else.
Yes. When you start back working again, we have to reorganize, or we gotta hire some help. Because both of us can't be working full time and working all the time and then think all this stuff is going to get done.
So I think we should put a put a bookmark right here and finish out the rest of it on the next week, so we can kind of.
Oh, we finish.
But don't we still got some other stuff we got to do?
Nope. We went through everything. These are the ones that were in the middle that we were saying that we split. But this is what I'm saying. Like in theory, you should be able to do the conceive, plan, and execute for every card. But, So
now I just take these cards and I just figure, okay, I just got to plan out these things for the week and how these things going to go.
Yeah.
Now that I got my cards.
Yeah. And most of it you already know how to do. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's it.
All right.
This is my cards.
No, I understand. I just wanted to see. Yeah. Kind of figured. Just wanted to see how many I had compared to yours.
You got a lot more, but that's fair for what we're doing right now.
Sure.
The setup we have right now.
Sure. All right. Well, I guess that was that's the end of that episode, guys. It's a little long, but some good stuff here in Fair Play, and fellas, man, or for the individuals that's not. Don't want to just say it's fellas all the time. The individuals that's not doing that much work around the house and you got your foot kicked up and all that good stuff.
We hot in this room today.
You gotta get in there, man. Because it may be a situation where they might bounce.
But let me say this, because this is important since this came up, okay? Do not keep score. You may not end up dividing these cards 50-50, and that's okay. Some cards simply require more time and effort and thought. Collaborate and keep the conversation open so each of you feels you can complete the task you take on, and neither of you feels resentful. So that's why I said this card is worth 10 cards, because it takes a lot of time and effort and a lot of energy.
I hear ya.
So that's very important to know.
Well, it's a great episode, babe. I really appreciate this one. This is a very important episode. Like I said, like she was saying earlier, hey, if you're a woman, is saying that she's tired. She don't want to have sex because she's tired. Well, she probably need to go purchase this Fair Play book and got to put in some little elbow grease other places so you can get some other things on yourself greased up. You hear me? But that's the end of this show. If you want to pick up a Loveology podcast shirt, she's rocking a Loveology shirt. Make sure you go to loveologypodcast.com. Shout out to all our Patreons. We really appreciate y'all because y'all are awesome. To become a Patreon, just go to loveologypodcast.com. Find that Patreon button, pick a tier, and join us. As low as $2 a month, seriously. So we definitely appreciate y'all. We love y'all, and we'll catch y'all next time. Until then, peace out.